another video. It is Thanksgiving, so this is going to be our German-American Thanksgiving. Now, I'm going to be completely honest when I say that this is the holiday that I like the least since living in Germany. So I guess as you can probably already tell by my discombobulated gym look, it's a normal day here in Germany. I would probably go to the gym anyway, even if it were a holiday, but yeah, I was at the gym. It's a normal day. Thanksgiving is not celebrated here for obvious reasons. No 4-day holiday coming up for us. So as a matter of fact, this week has been pretty jam-packed and today is one of the worst days. Olivia's got ballet and I have a class in the evening. So I am just going to try to celebrate as much as possible. We have decided to squeeze it into 2 o'clock today. Johannes is going to try not to be in any meeting and because I'm going to be gone in the evening, so we can't really celebrate in the evening. I'm going to make a pumpkin swirled cheesecake, which is vegan, gluten-free, you know, healthy-ish. We're gonna be mixing a traditional German dish with something that's more American, I guess. You'll see what it is. You need pitted Mejool dates. You do need the soft ones for this. So 2 cups of those, 2 cups of nuts. You could use walnuts for probably a better outcome, but I don't have them, so I'm using cashews. It's going to be a very cashewy dish. Then you need just 1/4 a cup of rolled oats and cinnamon. Okay, you're gonna need a pretty generous amount of cinnamon also. And let's just be real here for a moment. Most of my recipes require a food processor or a blender, so it's gonna be loud as per usual. And yeah, you probably can't do any of my recipes if you don't have this equipment, to be fair. So. Also a lot harder if your dates are not that soft, which mine are kind of medium, so it's going to be a little bit rough. It's going to be a rocky ride. There's a little person here. I ended up adding a little bit of water because, actually I'm wearing something so stupid, it's hard to roll these sleeves up from this outfit. Because my dates just weren't really that moist. So I had to add a little bit of water. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to this baking tray. Now I'm just gonna squish it. Yeah, you're in the way of my filmage. A little bit sticky. It's not that sticky if you don't have to add the additional water, but I just absolutely had to, unfortunately. Okay, also for this, we need to make a pumpkin puree, which, yeah, my blender still looks gross, I know, from Johannes. It's his fault. So yeah, I have pumpkin puree. Well, it's not pureed yet, but it will be. It's roasted pumpkin in there right now. And now I'm gonna puree it, but I'm gonna make it a little bit fancy. So I'm gonna add, whoa, that's a lot. Hang on, that's too much. Okay, 2 tablespoons of coconut milk. This doesn't look that appealing now, but I promise it will. Maple syrup to sweeten it a little bit, not so much. Just a little bit. And then the cinnamon again. Yeah. No, that's tea. Get down. You're kind of in the way there. We're back, and we have pumpkin puree, a nice sweet creamy one. And now we're gonna make the cheesecake base. So you need 1.5 cups of soaked cashews. I soaked these overnight, but a couple hours will do. If you're only gonna do a couple hours, I would do it with some warm water. 1 cup of cream as well. You just take the top off of the coconut milk cans. Like, don't add the liquid. That's not a good idea. It'll make it too wet. So yeah, we can just use the liquid for a smoothie later, like we do in this house all day, every day smoothies. So I'm trying to measure out 1 cup. I feel like that's probably it. Yeah, that looks like 1 cup of coconut milk. Sorry, cream. My God. My goodness, this is why I don't have a cooking show. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball how much maple syrup I add to this. I feel like that's a good amount. I don't like things crazy sweet. It says here on this recipe I'm kind of using for guidance. I'm not following it 100% because I don't trust recipes anymore. I'll put my recipes in the description. Yeah, I guess you need about 1/2 cup of maple syrup. Yeah, what are you doing? Come one. Okay, now we're gonna blend it all up. One of these is so helpful for these thicker recipes. Okay, so it's really smooth. You just have to keep going until it's as smooth as possible. I'm gonna taste test it just to see if it needs something else. Nope, we're good to go. Okay, now I'm just gonna add the cheesecake mixture on top of the pie crust, and I have oiled the sides just in case, just to make it easier to take it off. Set it around. It will get a lot firmer with time in the freezer. And then to do this swirl effect, I'm just gonna kind of blob a whole bunch of the pumpkin puree all over the top, just like some little random circles. And then with a knife, you're gonna create the sort of swirly effect. Just random. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we do want it to look somewhat nice, so. Does it look nice? I don't know, does it? It looks okay. Now I'm gonna call it on that. I think that's enough. Okay, it only needs to go into the freezer for 2 hours. Yeah, it's just munching on the rest of the pumpkin puree. Olivia went to her friend, so she's a little bit bummed. Finished products. Just about. Okay guys, so the Thanksgiving main course is Kartoffelpuffer. This is a German dish. It's like potato pancakes that I got in the freezer section. That's how it is. And the cranberry sauce that I made instead of applesauce. Usually you have it with applesauce, but we might mix and match. The cheesecake turned out so pretty. Here is the cheesecake. I would recommend lining it with parchment paper because it was really hard to get out. I just made it out of there without wrecking it. So. Fun fact is this is Johannes' favorite food.
Kartoffelpuffer with applesauce.
Also so good.